everyone, I'm Vickie Wyand, and I thank you for joining us today to learn how to build an X-Wing fighter out of common office supplies. Here's our X-Wing fighter, and I wanted to let you know attached to this video are instructions and with pictures on how to build the X-Wing as well. The main thing about X-Wings is that they're coming in two parts. One, you're going to learn to cover the body with duct tape, then you're going to learn to build the actual wings that slide into your X-Wing fighter. There it is. So let's get started. Back again to start our building of an X-Wing fighter. Like I said, we're going to be doing it in two stages. First, we're going to cover our actual Sharpie. This is what it looks like. You'll need one of these. And then you'll need, that's for the body, and you'll need some duct tape. I used red and white. That's what they used in the instructions, so I went ahead with that. But you can do it actually in any colors that you'd like. You'll need two big binder clips and two medium binder clips. For my sample, I used black, but I happen to have some red ones, so we'll use the red one for now. Red ones. You'll need 4 big pens. Actually, you just need the tops for the pens. You don't actually need the pens, so we just need the tops. Put them right there. You'll need a piece of cardboard, about 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. I put that in the instructions as well. That's what your clips for your wings are going to clip onto, right in here. And you're going to need some brads. I liked the 2-inch ones. They're a little bit longer, and they give you a little more depth on your X-Wing fighter thrusters to actually shoot with. Then I wanted to mention, before I forget, the large binder clips, you're not going to be using the bottom parts, so I just taped the two together, and it makes a great stand for your X-Wing fighter. So the hardest part I thought about building an X-Wing fighter was actually covering this whole thing with duct tape. The hardest part is getting a piece of duct tape into this little slot right here. Now I happen to have my husband come in and keep it open for me, but if you don't have anybody to help you, I found if you stick it in and then sort of open this a little bit and slide it up a little further, keep moving it up a little bit and a little bit, kind of fold it in half, pull it out, pull it up, and then lay it down. Do it around. So that's really the hardest part about this whole thing, is getting this the whole thing covered. Now I cut about this much tape to go all the way around, duct tape, and you just layered it around, all the way around, like this. And one more piece. We just take it and right at the end, tape it to right at the end here. Just tape it all the way around. There we go. Now you need to tape the ends. So I took some little ones like this, some littler pieces, and put it on the end like that. Folded them down really well. And then I took some longer strips to go around to sort of make it look a little bit smoother. So I just labeled those around so that it looks a little bit smoother on your end. And at this end, it's a little skinnier piece. So I just laid it on that end, covered it up as much as I could here. Then you can take some smaller pieces and cover it up. They're going to be covered by your wings anyway, really. So we can just do a little bit here and cover up a little bit there. Now we've got them all covered. There we go. Now you're all covered. Next, leave this undone because you're going to be able to slide your wings into here. I also took a little piece. Since mine was black, I used a little white down there, But since this is a red one, you can decorate it or you can leave it just red. I just was going to put a little piece of white right down the center since this is a red pen. Then we start building our wings. Here comes the next hardest part. Basically, you have to take these actual hooks off of here. So just squeeze them and pull them out so that you're left with a big clip. And this is what's going to become your stand later. So take the clips off. You're going to hold on to those and then save these big clips later for your stand. So I'll set those aside. Then you're going to take your smaller medium clips, remove these as well. We don't need those anymore, but we need this part. Then you take the clip off the other side and you just squeeze them and slide them to the center and they pop right out. Then you're going to take the big ones, slide them into the smaller. Now you have the bigger clip part here on the smaller binder clip. So we're going to take this one out and slide a bigger one in. Got to squeeze them. So now there you have the medium clip with the large binder clip handles on them. That's your first wing. Do that with the other one. Take off the smaller ones and put on the bigger ones. And now you have your wings here. So you're going to take your piece of cardboard and slide it under here, your clip right there. Eventually we're going to hot glue your wings inside, but for right now, just to practice, we're going to leave them like this. So then you're going to slide that piece of cardboard in, put your clips on there, and it already is beginning to look like an X-Fighter right now. Then take smaller pieces of duct tape and put them onto the wings. You can take them off and then hold it like this and make little pieces like this to go around the wings. Kind of get it to where they can meet. There you go. So you got this. You can do one with the other one on the other side. And I think they only show you to put them on the top ones. I went ahead and did them on the bottom as well. I thought it looked a little better. Put them on the bottom. Fold it down to however big you'd like it to be. One more on here. Determine which way you'd like to be the front, which one you want to be the back. Like this. Yep. I thought this one was too small, so I'm going to just overlay it with a bigger one and make it just a little bit bigger. Then this way you can decorate them with little pieces of red like I did on mine. You can leave them blank, however you want to do. You really can't use markers, I found out. It doesn't stick well to the duct tape. So you can just do one this time. I'll just do one little marker on this one. And I wanted to also tell you, in cutting the duct tape, I found that I wanted to show you. I used little embroidery scissors. They seem to cut through the duct tape a little bit better. Just a little point. We'll cut a little bit more to decorate the other ones with. we go. Like I said, these seem to work really well on the duct tape, these little embroidery snipping ones. Seem to cut really, really well. So you can just do the top like they did, or you can just do all four like I thought looked better. And just one more. And there we go. Okay, so now we have our wings. Now the next big thing to do is you're going to need a hot glue gun, because that's how I got the actual pen caps to stay on here. Okay, so they're going to lay right next to, they're on the clip, on all the sides. So I like them with the pen caps on the outside, like this. So we just take our hot glue gun and squeeze it some right next to the clip. There we go. Press our right in there. I like to leave a little bit hanging over the edge. Do that on the other side as well. Here's cap number 2. I do it with the caps on the outside with a little bit hanging over the edge. There you go. I turn it upside down, do the same thing. So I have, like mine, I have 4 right there. So this will be hot glue on the bottom. And now we have our wings are all set. See? So the last thing we have to put on are our blasters, the thing that can shoot. And I went ahead and put it inside here so that you could easily put the brads on. So I slipped it on here. There we go. Now we're going to put our brads on. Take one of these, and I used the clear packing tape so you don't see it, just a little piece, and that's what we're going to use. We slip our brad. Here's our sample. We're going to slip our brad. It opens up, and you slip it right onto the end of each wing, like this. I usually have it on the actual curved part, like this. And then I tape the 2 together right at the end, right here. Just tape a little piece on so it stays right onto the end, like that. Okay, let's do all 4. Now what I also did is I went and decorated. You can put some decorations on the front. We can put some little red slices here if you'd like. You can do it down the side. You could do it around this way. However you wanted to decorate your X-Wing. Needs a little bit of color, I think. So we'll cut a few more pieces. Of red. So I'll cut a little strip here. These work so much better than regular scissors. We'll place one down this side. There we go. And we'll take it one more. One more. We'll run it down the other side. There we go. Then I took, you can use a permanent marker and you can make little dots, you can make little X's, however you want to decorate it, but I would suggest a permanent marker. And so there you have your X-Wing fighter. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I wanted to show you before we go. Here's the, if you have two big ones, your two big ones that you use to take off the big handles, well then I just took a piece of wonderful packing tape, rolled it up, stuck the two of these together like this so that they would stay together like that, and then that becomes an excellent X-Wing fighter holder stand. And there you have it.